Okay, so I have it set up now. You can see I saw those cards thrown over there and those over there. I decided just to make things simple. Um, and it's probably how it would go in reverse order technically. So I chose for this player with the green, the earth tokens. They will have the earth deck, the mono deck, and then that person will get the fire deck. Each deck is going to consist of a deck box that will represent all the common cards that you build your deck around. Each booster, well, these are like uncommons and whatnot, but each booster, if you're not familiar with how the boosters are built up, we'll use Magic as an example because that's the game I know. Each booster has 15 cards. Um, let's Let me rephrase that. This is the game I know best. It's really the only collectible card game I've ever really played. Um, but it's been so long I can't remember. My memory's terrible, so I can't remember exactly how many cards you get. I believe it comes with. Let me count from backwards. So you'll get one rare card, or one or two rare cards. Sometimes you get like a bonus rare card. You get one land, and then you'll get three uncommons, and then you're gonna get the rest are gonna be common cards. So how much is that? One land, one rare, three commons, and potentially two rares. So you're gonna get 9 or 10 common cards. So, um, so your deck is gonna be made up of a bunch of common cards, which will pretty much be the theme of the deck. So this deck, whatever the power your deck box gives you, that's representative of the general style in which you're playing. This represents all the common cards in your deck. All these other cards are like uncommon and rares and above. Because really, all you care about are the rares, right? So when you go to the tournament, you're most likely gonna have a bunch of rare cards in your deck, and so whatever you play, they're gonna be a bunch of like these are the cards are like $50 or more that you bring to the tournament. Commons are gonna be like whatever's left over in the booster that you have. Then you have a deck protector, and what it does is you can use it once per round or once per tournament. Prevent a card in your tableau from being flipped by an opponent's effect. So people will play cards, and the big mechanic in this game is you will play on your tableau cards one at a time. Everyone takes turns. You play one card per round, and then one card will do something, and then the next one might do something to your existing cards on the tableau, like flip them over for bonus points. So this might say, for example, flip a card in your tableau for 6 fame points. Now by itself, this one's only worth 1. Well, yeah, I'll flip it. Now that scores me 6 points, but now this is treated as a like this will still be a card on your tableau, but any abilities that had attached to it, any of the text that had written on it, plus the point values and anything else that made it unique, no longer applies. This is just basically a blank space filler on your tableau. So you might get another card that says for every card in your tableau, you'll get 2 points. So this would still count as like 2 additional points with that future card. But anything else, if it says like you get an additional 1 point for every Earth card on your tableau. Well, this no longer has a uniqueness. It's just a blank card, blank generic card. So this one might get you a card bonus, for example, but it won't get you the specific bonus from something else when it's flipped over. So your cards might flip over your own cards, or someone else might play a card and it says all players with a star value 1 card flip those over, right? And that sounds like a really powerful card, but I mean they could exist. I don't know. Like I said, I've only play this game twice, exactly 2 times. And the second time was not even a half a game. I showed my brother how it worked, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not really feeling it." And then I scooped it up, and I went home. It was also late that night. And when I played with my other 2 buddies who were excited to play this again, we didn't play it right. So, anyways, so that's how. This is a basic mono deck, and you can see. When you play this, you may swap the positions of 2 cards in your tableau. Gain. What is it? I don't know what that is. Coins? Money? Gosh dang. Now I have a lot of reading to do. You gain 2 of those though. Equal to the combined star rating. Gain 3 for each. I think those are like... There's still points in the tournament. See, you gain 3 points for each earth. Oh, I'm sorry, the green is air. But each earth and air card in your tableau. See? And then if one card was flipped over, you're not gonna get 3 points for that. Clashing with an opponent, the winner gains 10 points. 25 points if there is no card in your tableau with a higher star value than this one. So if you're lowballing it up to that card being played, then you're going to get 25 points. When you score. So you can't play in the future. But the catch is, let's say you play that's your 3rd card, right? Play it. This is your 3rd card. There's 3 more slots in your tableau. Well, you're going to look out. It looks like this is the highest valued card in the whole deck. But what if it's a value 2, right? And it's your 3rd card. You have to play a card. You can't be like, oh, I'll pass, and then run out of turns or whatever. All your slots have to be full, all 6 of them, through the tournament. It's a must. So if this card were instead like a 3 or a 2, and then you had a 5 somewhere else and a 4, you kind of messed that one up. So, yeah. And then the deck, what does this deck do? When you score, gain 8 points for each air card in your tableau. Maximum of 30. I'm not sure how you can get 30 from 8 for each air card in your tableau. That's 3 cards with a remainder of 6. So yeah, I'm not sure how you do that. Well, I guess I do know. So you're gonna, if you have 4 cards for 32 points, you're only gonna get 30, right? Gain 5 for every different type among cards in your tableau. Maximum of 20. You're only gonna have 1, maybe 2, because it looks like. See, for this one. Well, let's look at these. For this deck, you're gonna see them again anyways when I do my demo. Oh, let me show you the rest of the tableau, by the way. So you get the store, you have the gold promos, the silver and the bronze ones, and then the 2 excess ones, which are like promo support. Over here, you have type, and you have element. So a type of card, which would be one of these, right? Now, when you're looking at the different sets, each booster, each card represents a booster, and each card on the flip side is a rare from that set. And these symbols show you what you can potentially get, what kind of card you can potentially get. So when you plan on buying your buying the boosters blind, you can sort of guess, oh well, in this set, the 1001 Nights, it has a little bit of everything. But what if I just wanted constructs? Here they are. That one I couldn't read. I still can't read it. My eyes are that bad. Something as hell. But let's say you just wanted constructs. And so you can see this set only contains constructs, but they could be any kind of element there is. So you can be like, okay, well, I know I'm going to get constructs here, and that's what I want. So you know to grab this one. It's just like with Magic. They have each set is themed a certain way, So you know that when you buy a certain box of cards, a lot of the cards are going to be, I don't know, like I can't think of anything. The one with werewolves. I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, there's a set with vampires and werewolves, a lot of them. So, and they have transforming cards. It was when it was brand new. I don't know why I can't remember anything whenever I want to remember it. It should be so obvious. Anyways, so oh, I want to get vampires and werewolves. So you ask for it, and you know what set to look for, right? They have recently had a Cthulhu set, whereas man, my memory is awful. They had a set where the monsters were reminiscent of Cthulhu-esque monsters, so they brought it back. They nerfed the powerfulness of a lot of the types of cards are still very powerful, but a lot of tentacles and things. So that was presumed to be the Cthulhu themed set, and they had a bunch of other cards to sort of support that with the re-release of it. Or not really, it's not a re-release. It's they brought the set back in like a feature set. I wish I could remember the names. Anyways, that's how you're able to build around the deck. So even though they're both like, they look like they're almost the same, come from the same place because they're green boosters. But one is the Gundam set, and one is this Arabian Nights set, 1001 Nights, and it says right there, Obari as hell. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Looks like Gundam to me. But so you would add this to your deck, your starter deck, and then you would have 10 minutes to buy and sell cards in the market and the aftermarket to build your deck, or however long time you set for each player. So I have those promos. The gold one, of course, is just by itself. I tried to pick card sets that looked like they were from other franchises, other IPs. The guest artists and stuff. So like Heroes Wanted, my friend had that game. We still preferred Sentinels of the Multiverse, but that's more of a skirmish game, like Sentinels Tactics. Now I think Sentinels Tactics thematically is a much better game. However, I think Heroes Wanted played a little bit. The gameplay was a little bit more sensible. Was it more fun? Maybe the gameplay was a little bit more fun, a little bit more easy to power through. Sentinels Tactics a little more fiddly, but it had more variety of stuff, and it was from a familiar universe. And then there's Cell Swords here. I know it's a video game. It's also a board game or a card game. I think that's one of Brad Talton's card games. But there was a Cell Swords game. I remember. I played like the demo. It was like an app. I think it was based on a console game, but don't quote me on that. And then this guy looked kind of familiar. I still don't know where he's from or where he could be from. Grimoire Shuffle. I avoided the backer stuff because, well, I mean, I'm sure the card content was really good, but I wanted to, for my example at least, I wanted to have, I wanted the artwork to be familiar to some people. So, I'm fading now. It is 12:30 a.m. and I need to get some sleep. I'm gonna read up on some of the rules, and tomorrow I will go over deck building and the store tableau and aftermarket, and then we'll do pre-release. Actually, I should skip to the pre-release. So we'll do that first, and then I'll go over the other things. Yeah, and we'll do that. So thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna cut this video now, so it's not super long, full of me rambling because I'm half asleep. So I'll just see you guys in the next video.